Okay, if you want to go from 0 to 5K months, this video is for you. When I finally sort the microphone out, I've got a little bit of time in between my calls today, and I really feel compelled to share this with you. I've had a few people reach out to me on my Instagram asking me about consistent income, right? At what point does your income get consistent? So, I am going to walk you through some of the things that I did when I was starting out. And I was just like you. I started from zero. I came out of my corporate career where I was earning a lot of money. I knew that I wanted to be a business owner. I knew that I wanted the freedom, but I know that when you first start, it feels tough. It feels tough to get from that inconsistent 1 to 2 to 3K months all the way to the point where you know that you've got the equivalent salary of your job so that you know that you don't have to go back and get another job. Because I know that you've already reached the point where you don't want a boss. Yeah, like you don't want somebody telling you when you can go for your lunch break, telling you how to do your role. Like you want to be your own boss, right? You want to decide when to take a day off, decide if you want to go and work from a hotel lobby or a fancy coffee shop, or like me last week, go work from Dubai, right? Like you want to decide. And so for you to experience that level of freedom from a career, yeah, like from your job, as a business owner, you need to get consistent income, right? And I know that I'm telling you what you already know. You know that you need consistency, but right now it's feeling tough. So I'm going to walk you through some of the things that I did to get from 0 to 5K, where it felt safe, where I felt secure, where I knew that I wasn't going to have to go back and get another job. Okay, so if you want to go 0 to 5K and you want to do it in the fastest possible time frame, this video is for you. And if you really want to get my support, I do have a bundle of 3 of my most loved money making courses. I've bundled these 3 courses together because these are the 3 courses that I know are going to help you the most and the fastest and the easiest to get from 0 to 5K. I've called it the Fast Track to 5K bundle OVS. And the 3 courses that you get inside are 15 fast cash strategies, walking you through 15 different ways to make money. Selling in the DMs with ease, not sleaze, a course that literally walks you through and gives you the scripts around how to generate inbound inquiries on social media and how to respond to those inquiries so they say yes. And then the third course is Convert Calls Like a Pro, which is how to book more discovery calls and convert them and handle objections. So there's a big bit in there about how to handle it when somebody says that they don't have the money, or they want to speak to their partner, or they need a few days to make a decision. What should you say when all of those things happen to make sure that you still get the sale? Okay, so if you want to just watch this video, great. You could just watch this video and take all of the free tools and tips that I'm about to share. If you want to grab the Fast Track to 5K bundle of 3 courses, I'm going to pop a link below for you. Right, so let's get into it. 0 to 5K, how can you move from where you're at now to get some progress, to get some results? Okay, so the first thing I want to talk to you about is consistency. And before you roll your eyes at me and go, oh, Rach, I've heard all that before. I am consistent. I do show up. I want to ask you to be really honest with yourself, not with me. You don't have to be honest with me. Be honest with yourself. Are you consistently showing up as you, face on camera? Yeah. Are you consistently, don't look at my broken nail. Are you showing up face on camera in your stories, face on camera on live streams, face on camera on videos like this? Can your audience see you on a regular basis? Yes, you might be posting Canva graphics consistently. And I know I always bash Canva. I love Canva, but people don't buy Canva. They buy you, right? So are you being consistent? That's my first question for you. And yes, you may be posting. I don't necessarily mean just posting. I mean you. Can your audience really get to see you on a regular basis, right? That's the first step. If you're not consistently showing up as you, the expert, you, the human, yeah, like Doesn't even have to be you, the business owner. It's just you with your knowledge, with your skills, with your expertise. Do your audience even know what you do? Do they know how you help? Yeah. When you're being consistent, your audience will start to really pay attention. Okay. So that is step one, getting really committed to consistency of your face, not just your captions and your posts. Okay. The second part of your journey from 0 to 5K is your content. Content that you post is a window to your soul, right? In your content, yes, you want to be valuable, but educational content is dead, right? Educational content we can get anywhere. Your audience can Google, right? They can Google so much of what we all teach. So much of what I teach is available for free online. There is always going to be somebody sharing a sales strategy, sharing a growth tool, sharing a hack or a habit that's going to help you. There's so much educational content. I don't want you to waste time posting just educational content in the hope that somebody's going to say, wow, she really knows her stuff. I'm going to reach out to her. It takes more. It takes more than educational content. So that leads you to the question of, well, what more does it take, Rach? What should I be posting? You need to be posting credibility content, authority content, content that shows you as the expert. What does that look like? It looks like you sharing success stories, your own success story, and the success stories of the people that you've worked with. And if you don't have any active clients right now, and you're like, well, I can't share any success stories, Rach, yes, you can. When I first started, I shared some quotes from my LinkedIn recommendations, people that I'd worked with, people that had worked in my team. You can go anywhere and find somebody to give you a character reference. Yeah, I'm sure you've got people who know how committed you are, how talented you are, how experienced you are, people that will give you a one-liner, people that will speak into reality the value that you bring. Yeah, they don't have to have necessarily even paid you for that work. They just have to vouch for you. They have to endorse you. Okay. So you need to be sharing authority content, credibility content. And I want you to consider, if you don't have enough active clients right now and you're like, damn it, I really want to be able to share the success that I've given my clients, yeah, whatever result it is that you sell, whether you've helped somebody to lose 10 kilos, whether you've helped somebody to overcome imposter syndrome, whether you're helping somebody manage their ADHD, whether you're helping somebody generate 50 email subscribers a week, whatever it is that you help with, if you're thinking, I want to be able to share more tangible testimonials, then why not discount your services for the first 5 people that buy and use those 5 people as your case study? One of the things I did when I first started is I built a one-to-one offer, and then I offered 5 people to book it at 50% saving. And when they did, I poured my heart and soul into helping them get results. And when they got results, I had my testimonials and I could then sell that offer at full price. Okay, so have a think about that, because the content that you need to be posting has to be credible. It has to show you as an authority. It absolutely has to show you as a leader. And guess what? I'm going to say this really clearly for you. It is okay to brag. I'm giving you permission to brag. Please brag as loud as you can. You have to brag, because the reality is, if you don't brag for yourself, who's going to do it for you, right? You've got to brag. You've got to say to your audience, I'm really good at this thing. Yeah, whatever that one thing is that your customers reflect back to you. I am really good at this. I know I'm really good at sales. I know I am. I've taught over 9,000 people how to sell. Of course I'm good at sales. Those 9,000 people have all given me glowing feedback. By now, I know I'm good at it. So what are you really good at? What are you not leveraging? What feedback have you had that you're not sharing? It is okay to brag, okay? Doesn't mean you're conceited. Doesn't mean you're a bad person, but you're running a business. You're selling your services. So if you don't brag, you sell nothing. Okay, so it's okay to brag. The other thing I want you to think about with your content is it needs to be hooky. Yeah, hooks that hook. You see people online, probably in your Instagram feed all day, every day, saying, here's a hook you need to use. Here's 10 hooks you need to use. You see me posting about hooks. Your hooks need to be hookier. Big, bold, powerful statements. You need to speak as a leader. Yeah, you need to be calling out the things that people are doing wrong. You need to bust the myths. You need to speak from a higher place. Your ideal client won't buy from you if you're on the same level together. There's that missing fingernail again. Your client won't buy from you if they see you on the same level. They're here, you're here. You need to create the differential. The differential is your skills, your talent, your expertise. If you don't speak as a leader, you don't create the differential. You need to create the gap. Yeah. Focus on speaking from a higher place so that this person wants to follow you. And as you grow, they grow. Yeah. They will follow you when you speak as a leader. If you speak as a peer, they can't follow you because they're the same as you. You have to create the difference, okay? So in your content, I want you to speak as a credible expert. I want you to use as hookier hooks as you can. And I want you to remember this golden rule. Desperate energy doesn't get you paid. Yeah, desperate energy does not get you paid. You need to know how to post great content, speak from that place of authority, and call in your ideal client because they're out there. They want to work with you. I promise it's your content that is the window to your business. So if you nail the authority content, it can still be educational, but don't rely on it. If you nail the authority content, you leverage that golden feedback that you've had from previous people that you've worked with, people that you've helped, you will start to get your audience sitting up and paying attention to who you are and how you help. Okay. But it all comes through your content. Your content has to activate, it has to trigger emotions. If your content doesn't make somebody feel something, they won't reach out to you. Okay. So that is your content. Number one is consistency. Number two is nail the authority content. Number three, and there's only 4 steps, so we're almost there. Number three is conversation. Conversation, 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 conversation. I will say it 1,000 times, right? If you only do this one thing, grow the number of conversations that you're having. So let me ask you this. How many people do you speak to a day? How many people do you have DM chats with? How many discovery calls do you do? How many podcasts are you guesting on? How many collaborations are you in? How many networking meetings are you going to? If all you did was focus on driving up the number of conversations that you had, I guarantee you'd make more money. That 0 to 5K journey would happen in a flash. I promise you, right? It is as simple as conversation. In fact, in my old corporate career, I think most of you know, I used to manage a team of 60 staff, £100 million, 13,500 customers. And I had to get those 60 team members to visit those 13,500 customers and have conversations. Their target was 4 a day, right? So you might want to set yourself a target of 4 a day. Maybe you can do 10 a day. And I knew as sales director that if all I did was get my 60 team members to do just one extra conversation a week, I knew we would make more sales. It didn't even matter what the conversation was about. It didn't even have to be a dedicated sales pitch. We just drove conversations, okay? It works. If you focus on the number of conversations, you will make more sales, I promise. And it will feel easy, right? Because the more that you ask somebody, hey, tell me all about you, guess what they will do? They will reciprocate and say, tell me all about you. And as long as you're then using the same words and content that we just talked about in the content phase of this, they will buy from you. Because yes, you have to post content, from a place of credibility and leadership, but you also have to have conversations where you speak as that credible leader. Yeah, remember the differential. So in your conversations, you've got to come from the place of, here's what I do, here's how I help, here's the tangible outcomes I help my clients to create. If you could just drive the number of conversations, you will change more lives, right? It is simply focused on this one thing, and it is conversation. Okay. So when you are at your desk doing your busy work and you're hiding in your laptop and you're messing about on Canva, I know you do it. I want you to remember this, right? Just come out from behind your laptop for a minute and think about, who can I speak to today? Is there a conversation that's part way, it's happening and all I need to do is return a message? Or is it somebody brand new that you could reach out to? Are there people watching your stories right now that you could reach out to and say, hey, I just wanted to drop in and say thanks, because I see that you watch my stories each day and I'm just really grateful for you, right? I know there'll be some of you that think, that's weird. It's not weird. That's not weird. It's lovely. Do you know, if you dropped into somebody's DMs with a gorgeous voice note saying, I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you liking my content. I really appreciate you tapping on my stories. You'll make someone's day. I promise you'll make someone's day. What they will say back to you is what they say back to me. Yeah, they don't say this to me because I'm special or somehow my voice note is different or better than yours. They say it because in general, human beings are nice people. Yeah, and if you drop in and say, I appreciate you, I appreciate your support, they will return you a message that says, what a lovely message. Thank you so much for taking the time. And you can then start a conversation. Okay. If you want to know more about conversations, then please ask me. But when you're thinking about whether or not you want to buy the Fast Track to 5K bundle of courses, remember 2 of those courses, you've got Selling in the DMs and Convert Calls Like a Pro. They're both about conversations. Selling in the DMs teaches you how to get more inbound inquiries and then how to answer them and gives you scripts. And Convert Calls Like a Pro teaches you how to book more discovery calls and convert them and handle any objections that come up. So if you're thinking, well, I want to have more conversations, but I'm just not having them and I don't know how to have them, then those 2 courses are absolutely going to help you. Okay, so grab the link below, Fast Track to 5K, the bundle of 3 courses to help you go from 0 to 5K months really, really fast. So I said there was 4 steps. We've done consistency, we've done content, we've done conversation. The 4th step is conversion. It's conversion, it's getting the yes. So let me ask you this. How do you prefer to invite somebody to work with you? Do you prefer to invite the sale face-to-face on a Zoom call? Do you prefer to invite the sale in a voice note? Do you prefer to invite the sale in an email? When you can answer that question and you know where it is that you prefer to be, you can then design a really awesome sales strategy. What I don't want you to do is build your sales strategy around something that you don't enjoy. It's so critical that you enjoy your business, that you enjoy your clients, that you enjoy your conversations. So you need to build a sales strategy around what you love. If you love inviting the sale and getting the conversion in the DMs, then have more DM conversations. If you love being on discovery calls and being in the energy with somebody and getting to know them and asking them questions and hearing their answers and being curious and building a relationship, if you love to do that on a Zoom call, on a discovery call, then you need to be doing more discovery calls. If you're a great writer and you love to write, I don't know why I do this. If you're a great writer and you love to write great emails, then you want to be doing more email marketing, meaning you need to create more lead magnets. Yeah, and I use that in the plural because I have over 15 funnels on the go at any one time. Yeah, you could call me addicted to funnels, and I am, and that's because they help me. Yeah, like having funnels that work in my business is like literally having sales be like flicking a switch. Yeah, I can flick a switch, I can flick a funnel on and know that I'm going to generate inquiries. Okay. So if you love making sales by writing through email, then you need to generate lead magnets to invite people onto your email list so that you can sell by email. Okay. So if you are, you've done the first three bits, if you are consistent and you are posting that authority content and you are having conversation, being in the energy of conversion, being in the energy of getting the yes, where's the link, Rach? I want to work with you. I'm ready. I'm ready for the mastermind. I'm ready for the one-to-one. I'm ready for the collective. Like being in the energy of yes means having the yes assets ready. What do I mean by yes assets? Well, payment links. Yeah, if you don't have a payment link for your offer, when somebody says, yes, I'm ready, you've got nothing to facilitate the sale. So yes, you need to have payment links. Yes, I recommend sales pages, and they don't always have to be fancy. Yeah, they could just be a Google document with the details of the offer listed clearly. You still need the same things on the Google document that you would have in a sales page. Buying is still a psychological process, but you can sell on a Google Doc just as easy as you can sell on a sales page. And it doesn't even matter if the offer is £27 or 27,000. Okay, you can do that. So you need the yes assets, the payment links, the sales pages. You need to be confident to invite the sale, yeah, to actively ask for it. And you need to be ready to handle any objections. So if there is any pushback, any resistance, and you think, do you know what, this person really needs this, I really want to help this person, I really want to show them that I am the mentor, the coach, that my course, that my retainer, that my agency is the place where they need to come to get the support that they want, then you need to be prepared to handle their objections and coach them through the sale. So I've tried to do this video as fast as possible. I hope I haven't spoken too fast, but the fact that it's on a video means that you can always pause, rewind, watch it back, make notes, do all the things, okay? So I hope this has been really useful. If you want to grab the Fast Track to 5K bundle, I'm going to put a link below. And if you want to just pop me over any questions, head to my Instagram. The handle is @RachHowarth, and I will happily voice note you back some simple tips to help you on your gorgeous way. Okay, so have a good rest of your day. Thanks for watching the video. I'll see you soon.